This is an idea whose time has come. I have done dupes of all kinds in the beauty space, my other channel. But I don't think I've ever done a video exclusively on testing kitchen dupes. And when I was doing my research, it turns out there's a lot more than I had even expected. So I bought them all. We're gonna test them out. I'm actually filming this, I think like a month out from when you're gonna see this. So I can properly test out these products and see how they do on the daily and see how they hold up versus their more expensive counterparts. So today's a little bit of the unboxing, the reveal, if you will. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Would love to see you back. And give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of these like dupe videos. This was really fun. Purchasing these, super fun. We're gonna start with a product that I feel like gets duped a lot, and that is Le Crueset. Le Crueset, like they don't stand a chance. This is the one I own. If we didn't buy it in this style, I have another one that we're gonna compare it to in terms of like how it works, but I want to see how it looks because I think I got the blue. I haven't opened it yet, and I want to see how it compares side by side. Oh, it's heavy. Let's see here. That's actually kind of hilarious. Interesting. Hold on, I have another thing. I just realized I also have this, which also has the Le Crueset kind of on top. This one doesn't. So obviously one of the big differences right here is that it has silver versus black. But you can see in terms of the top here, that it has that same sort of etching in the ceramic. Color too, like again, my Le Crueset is very dirty. Should have cleaned this a little bit better, but we're gonna move past it. The color is very similar. I wouldn't say it's identical, but honestly, I kind of like this navy vibe. That's really pretty. Get out of here. Move this guy in. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. It also has a lot of that like ombre stuff going on here. Interesting. I mean, can't tell me that's not Le Crueset. Oh my gosh, it's so dirty in here. Please excuse, these are very well loved. I mean, it was once probably this shade, not anymore, but it's that same sort of coating. It's got similar handles, probably. I guess Le Crueset seems to be a little bit more square. These ones are more rounded. It has these like basting dots on it, which I'm going to compare to my other, too many pots. We just do so much cooking here. The, can't think of the name, hang on. Stop, that's the name. Now this doesn't have the same shiny coating to it, but it does have the dots on here on the back, which is comparable. And obviously, just from a first impression standpoint, do they look very similar? Yes. But I think with pans, pots, things like that, you really need to put them to work just to see, because truthfully, I don't care if it looks identical and within 3 or 4 uses, it starts to chip or discolor heavily or whatever, or just not cook the food evenly. You get it. So there's not much point in me being like, wow, they look very similar. Because like, at the end of the day, if it's not gonna cook the same, what does it matter? I'd rather invest in some good stuff than pay less but not have a good pot, you know? So we will be back in a month or so to do like an update on this. But first, I have another dupe that we're also gonna take the full month to test out. Gotta move these out of the way though. The next one is a pan, and it is a dupe for the Always pan. Now, fun story on that one. So many of you may know, if you've been here a while, that I did test the Always pan, and I did very much like it. And we had sort of done a bunch of different tests, very similar, like over the course of time. A couple things I don't love about it. You get it. You can watch the video if you want more. However, I have a family member who is in dire need of a pan. So of course, here you go. This is a great pan. You can use it. It is no longer with us. But I do have Lowe's Kline Pan, so we're gonna look at those side by side because it is very similar, though not the same as the Always pan. Lo very generously gave this to us. She's been using this for about, I think she said like 4 or 5 months now. So this is what hers looks like. Again, similar, not the same to the Always pan. Obviously the handle is very different. The Kline ones you can't put in the oven. Whoa, words, I tell you. It has the same basting lid. This is a similar size, I think, so at least we could compare to this dupe. So we have the lid. The lid is very lightweight. I guess this is also very lightweight. Maybe I'm just used to the Le Crueset one over there. They're hefty. This one is very similar to that nice salmon-y tone of the one that I had, RIP pan. And then the pan itself. Okay, we have a nice, it's much deeper, not much, but it's a full handle deeper than the Kline one. I remember the Always pan being fairly deep, but not this deep. I think this is deeper. The handle I honestly like better on this one than I liked on the Always pan. The Always pan, it was like a square handle and it was very rigid. Didn't love that. This one has like a nice little indent right here, which just makes this more comfortable to hold. Same sort of thing with the little dots, with the basting dots and everything. Again, the color is wildly similar. It's not an exact dupe, because that would be lawsuit city, but it is a very similar look and feel and vibe, and I do like the handle on this a lot better for balancing and holding. It's just more comfortable. So we're gonna test these both out and I will update you. Hello and welcome to my dirty kitchen. I'm back and I have some thoughts. Let's start with this guy. Truly, I was expecting to have a lot more notes on this. I found this size to actually be a good, you down so you can see it. This to be actually a good size for meals for us. The lid is super heavy. The enamel has stayed put. It's been easy to wash. It's been easy to care for. It's been easy to cook with. I genuinely don't have a lot of notes so far. It has held up super well for the amount of time that we've had it. A couple of months, I think. Now onto the pan, which I did just use. Oh, I didn't even say. I feel like this is a pretty good dupe for the Le Crueset one. It just doesn't have the label on it. So if having Le Crueset written on there is important to you, then, you know, get the good stuff, splurge on it when you can, you know, save up for it, that kind of stuff. But if you're just looking for something that is going to cook evenly and prepare the food and be very simple, like it is a very similar pot from what I've experienced. Back to the pan. So this one I feel like is a little bit different than the Always pan. I actually like the handle of it. So sorry, it's so dirty. I just ate lunch. I like the handle a lot better. This is just like a better grip. It is still quite heavy, but it's not as heavy as the Always pan. It has a lot of depth to it, so it's been really good for mixing, you know, pastas with sauces and things like that. Easy to clean. So far, I haven't noticed any issues with it in terms of like the bottom of the pan. Again, easy for cleaning. I don't at this moment have a lot of notes on it, although Brendan was washing it the other day. They all came over to celebrate Julie's birthday, and he said that it looked cheap. I hope Lo is playing this on her computer and Brendan can hear me. Brendan, I heard what you said. Technically, he did say it to me, so yeah, I would hear it. And I think it's the lid. The lid is what makes it feel cheap, because the lid is very like lightweight versus the Always pan. But the pan itself, I think it serves its purpose. It is definitely less expensive than the Always pan. Those are all the notes that I have so far. Now the next one, I had to bring Lo in because we are testing, and I didn't even know that you could do this. I dupe for the Ninja Slushie machine. Now, you guys know I have that, love it. I've tested it. I've done a whole bunch of things with it. I've tested a lot of Ninja machines. They're great, but I didn't know that there was a dupe out there that would be, or at least claim to be, very similar. So we're gonna be testing the Ninja Slushie versus Amazon's dupe. It's cheaper. It's like $450 versus $285 or something like that.
Saving about 30%.
Yep.
In the range.
So I'm gonna bring this up, but if I bring this up and I have them here, we're gonna be squashed in the middle like this. It's like we're just gonna be. So we think that. So I figured we'd make the thing first and get ready, and then we can look at the machine. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like your hands like uptick? Like what percentage of hand upticky do you feel like you do when I join in?
This is like, when I'm in the kitchen, I suddenly talk with my hands.
Everyone's a little Italian in the kitchen. Well, you hope to be.
You know, I
wish I was Italian.
Yeah.
I wish.
I wish this made me more Italian in
For
the kitchen.
sure,
right?
absolutely.
My editor is just like, every time she moves her hand, it's just another thing I have to focus on. I love you so much. So, we're gonna be making No One's Surprised. It's like a blue lemonade slushie.
No one's surprised.
I was like,
I thought that was the name of the slushie.
I mean, that is a good
I was like,
name.
who was supposed to be surprised by the slushie? Was it me because I didn't check the floor?
It's on the floor. Just bring up this big gallon.
Got it. I'm there. I'm locked in.
You're here now.
I've arrived.
You're here.
Okay, we're doing the slushie.
So, first thing we need to make is blue lemonade. Did you grow up in the era of I have to check. I'm always scared that this thing stops recording. Did you grow up in the era where you had to add sugar to this and like put water in? I need to know where that line is, because people were very distraught that Dibs had no idea.
So in Dibs' defense, I think it's because we weren't really a Kool-Aid home.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like not that like we grew up in a house without sugar, like not
Jello
in
parfait.
that kind of way. Yeah. Like we had, I would say, our like pre-mixed juice. Like we had the frozen ones, like the Minute Maid or whatever. Like I would say that was more of our era. So I can't intellectually speak to the amount of sugar that we added into that.
It was not even so much that, she just didn't know that this came in a powder.
No, I for sure knew. I don't think I've ever seen an individual packet, but like I think of like a jar.
Yeah, the little like screw top lid thing where you scoop it out.
Yeah, like I think it used to be like that, you know, more traditional, and then it became like a plasticky guy. They probably made it the same price for less product, and then they probably made it more expensive for less product. You know how it goes.
Boo! So we're putting in some sugar. I didn't put it all over the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not on the floor. It's definitely just in this.
Absolutely where it should be.
Yeah, it's fine. No one saw anything.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. You heard her. Put that in there.
That's the amount of sugar that goes in, eh?
Yeah. Now you're making me second guess it, but I'm pretty sure it's
No, I believe you. I just something about, I guess, when you're like just drinking a Coke, you don't see it.
Yeah. 1 cup. Oh, Splenda. You could do. No, we're not doing Splenda.
I can't get behind the Splenda Stevias.
Nope.
I understand. Like I
for sure
I get it. Just the aftertaste. Can't get there.
I can't get there. Okay, now we need to add in enough water. It says in ice, but I'm putting in the slushy machine, so
yeah,
I feel like we don't need to do
We're
that.
accomplishing the same thing, and that's actually, don't they advertise that as one of the points? No ice needed.
Look at how blue, you guys can't see it.
Spoiler alert, satisfying blue. Uber blue.
Uber blue.
Bluebird?
It is Bluebird. Oh, we're almost there. Still filling, everyone.
I'm just like mesmerized. I'm just like, what? I wish everyone could have the view that I'm having right now.
It's just a
beautiful
shade.
thing, for sure. Running water is just
waters.
soothing. It's just soothing.
Oh no! Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Play cool.
Kool-Aid. I have to change my shirt before this stains.
I'll carry on.
Can you guys take care of my Lois, please? Please take care of her for me. I'll be right back.
I promise to be well behaved.
A few moments later.
I'm back. Nothing happened. I'm wearing the same thing. Oh, look it. I think I did it intentionally so we could be more coordinated.
Yeah, I was feeling a little disconnected. Thank you for bringing us back to where we ought to be.
It's not water bottle sameness, but it's enough.
Good time to tell you, I literally just bought the water bottle that you're not the same color. You want to see it? Can I show you actually?
Yes. I cannot believe you didn't get the same. Which one?
The Hydrojug.
I do love my Hydrojug. It's like a pale, kind of like a sea foamy green, but more mossy. It's the best way I can. Girl, that's so nice.
Has Rachel, unfortunately for me, like no one buys more of Rachel's recommendations than me. This is
a story of a girl.
Has Rachel's Hydrojug recommendation got anyone else? Like, I liked my Simple Modern. I was having no issues with it. I loved it.
So good.
But when I threw this into my, now that I'm throwing, because you sold me on the spill proof, man.
It's so.
You sold me on the spill proof.
This is becoming, actually, the smaller version is becoming the thing for the tweens. Did I tell you this? I was so proud and pleased because Julie was looking for one like a year or whatever ago. I know. And well, she was looking for a new water bottle.
Don't say tween and Julia.
I know, she's not.
This doesn't
she's just a baby.
Thank you.
Yes,
continue.
she's just a baby. Your daughter is going to kindergarten and so is mine.
That makes good sense.
It just makes good sense.
There they are in the same kindergarten.
For sure. So anyway, she was like, she wanted a new water bottle, and you know, like all the kids at the time had the Stanley, and I'm like, I'm not doing the Stanley.
No.
We have tested this. No, we're not going there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think it has to be the Hydro.
Yeah.
So that was her birthday present. If she got like she doesn't even have it here.
Yeah.
I can't even show you.
She's literally at my house
literally.
right now, so. I think
her
she's
water
at my
bottle.
house with the water bottle. I think I saw it by the front door. Yeah.
But it's like this beautiful, highly recommend if you're looking, it's completely spill proof. This isn't even what this video's about. But it's like the almond shade, so it's like this, it's so nice, and she loves it. We've put it, I don't think you're supposed to put it in the dishwasher, but like, we put hers
You done
in,
it?
Done it, and it's fine. It's so good. 10 out of 10. That's a nice color, too.
I almost bought it in a sad beige color, but you know what? I'm actually getting back into my girly colors.
I love that for you.
Yeah, after years of not, I'm like, a little bit of joy.
For sure.
Why shouldn't your water bottle be like a fun, funky fresh? I had a really cute cherry print too.
That would be cute.
I'm sponsored by Hydrojug. This is an undisclosed ad. Hydrojug, just send me one more. Undercover.
Undercover, yeah.
Sponsored.
She just, when she swoops in, it's just for ads.
This is how we've gotten around the FTC guideline that you've been so picky about in the past. Oh, I need to disclose my ads. I would never, but I would. My integrity, none. Send me a free water bottle, I'm in. My dignity has a price. It's a $34 water
Just
bottle.
a water bottle. That's all she needs. Perhaps in a fun cherry, she said. winking knowing. Remember when we came on here to like test
Talk
the thing?
about Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Not even talking about Kool-Aid. We haven't even gotten to the thing we're talking.
So instead I'm plugging the water bottles.
So look how big this bowl is, because we need to put this in.
Yeah.
Then we need to add in a sweet and sour mix. And then we need to add in lemon juice, which I painstakingly squeezed. Ta-da! A full
Beautiful.
cup. A full
You should have
cup.
had Caroline and Scott's mixer.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry.
Have you talked about the mixer?
This thing? The thing
No,
with
Caroline and Scott's.
what is theirs?
Cottage.
Oh.
What are those electric
yeah,
mixers?
Yeah, so, okay, I have a bone to pick with you, Dibs. Because not only...
Ooh, I'm gonna sit my Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, I have crawled. See, I blacked it out of my mind. You know the nice little, yes? So Dibs was like, I'ma take that. And I'm like, that's fair. Just reasonable, right? She's just a baby. So she took that. And then at the cottage, she's like, look what I got. Oh, she took mine. And then she has this electric one. I want it back now.
At the cottage, we like a margarita at night. So the slushie maker makes about a margarita for the whole group of us.
Yep.
There's a lot of us.
There's a lot of us.
And it usually takes a long time of like squeezing limes every night, but they're like and done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a much easier experience.
I'm
Did I
also
get
sponsored by the electric mixer company.
And the Ninja Slushie. This is gonna turn it not blue. I just realized this. Because colors. Because colors. This
Looks
is gonna...
cool now though.
Yeah, but like, look. I need to add in food coloring. Right?
Yeah, well it'll be kind of greeny blue.
Well, yeah, but then I'm adding in this, you know? I'm gonna go open this.
You don't want to spill on your second shirt?
Yeah, exactly. That was a satisfying sound.
For sure. The glug glug. It was a perfect glug
That
glug.
was an absolute glug glug. Whoa, did you see that?
Yeah, for it was like,
It was like,
let me into the water.
Okay, those 2 cups. 2. Give it a stir. I feel like a witch, you know? Like it's just like a little,
Yeah, it's
like
brewing
a little
season.
brew. Yeah, exactly. I need to get blue.
Blah.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. You can see that turning blue, right?
For sure. I mean, I actually can't see anything. Whenever I see myself in one of your videos, it's just like glare from my glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just like always sliding off my nose.
That's better.
It's a very blue.
That's blue.
That's for sure blue.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Now that we have it, now we can bring in the machines.
Bring in the machines.
And as we said, hello everyone. Looks like we're hiding. Washed them and we wanted to like kind of see all the pieces side by side for comparison. First thing I noticed on this guy is that the writing. Like, can you see? Min 16, max 64. Different fonts, same thing. I think that's the tagline. Different fonts,
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, the lever's a little bit different. This thing is a little bit different. The Ninja one is a little bit bigger, so I'm curious how it pours.
The whole shape is slightly different, but like, no, this is the same.
That's the same thing. The buttons on it.
Buttons.
Slush, spike slush, frappe, milkshake, frozen juice.
Frappe.
Yes. And then this guy doesn't say. It doesn't say anything on it.
This man is leaving you in the dark.
But it has like a digital screen on here, so I don't know if that...
Maybe when you plug it in?
But I did plug it in. There's gotta be instructions for this guy. What is this? This must go on the bottom. Maybe it only turns on once the thing is set up. That's also possible. I'm gonna put this together.
Oh, okay, you tap it. You literally tap it.
Literally tap it? Yeah. Oh, okay, so we're just dumb. We got it. So I feel like we're battling. Mine's gonna win like a Pokemon.
Choose your character.
Okay, so it has a bunch of things. So there's wine, clean, cocktail, milkshake, slushy, and frappe. So the difference is really wine versus frozen juice.
But I feel like, for argument's sake, like a slushie, wouldn't you just use slushie mode for
Anything?
anything? I don't know. Maybe that's me being ignorant.
Look at my hands, by the way. I didn't even notice that, so that's fun. Love this for me. Okay, I guess we just need to pour it in. I'm gonna do like this. Just scooping it from the pond and then pouring it in.
How much did you pour in there?
A 1 scoop.
A 1 scoop.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Let's see if it's as easy to pour.
Is that a smaller opening than the Ninja?
The Ninja one is more slanted, so it goes in faster.
Got it.
Let's get these guys going. Do you know how long I'm supposed to do?
35 minutes.
35 minutes. Okay.
Maybe that was the north end of it, but I think maybe it was 15 to 35. It might have been.
Okay.
I'll check. I know for sure one of the numbers was 35.
Okay.
Let me look. 15 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
Crushed it.
You did crush it. Okay, so we'll put this on. We'll see you guys in 15 minutes to see if we can taste the difference. That's what I'm really curious about as I get it everywhere. I wanna know, is it gonna taste the same? Because really at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. See you in 15. It's finally silent. Lois, I have some things. I have some things in stock for some testing.
Ooh.
I know, sassy.
I actually felt like a teenager. When was the last time you snuck out of your house past dark to go and have a slushie? That's how I felt. I like, oh, how do I?
Yeah, I know. Where'd she go? Hold on, we need to do this so we can see it. Been doing its thing for some time now.
Sometimes,
So-
I mean, it's looking good.
I feel like spoons are important here.
Spoons, yeah.
Yeah, like just give it a little stir. So one of them, I just poured them, so hopefully they don't melt down too fast. One of
Scooch
yours, a scooch bum. One of them, these are yours. One of them is the Ninja and one of them is the Dupe. One of them has tape on it and one of them doesn't.
Okay.
You don't know which one?
Maybe just the way it came out. This one came out more slush, like it had like a peak or whatever
Okay.
of like slush
A
at the
little
top.
loop at
Yeah.
the top? Yeah, all right.
This one, I don't know which is which, obviously, but tape
Yeah, tape.
is tape is more of a slush consistency. The other one looks more liquid. I don't
Okay.
know what you poured first.
Interesting. Okay,
Cheers.
all right. I'm gonna do, which one are you doing first?
Non-tape.
Non-tape. Okay, non-tape first.
It's cold. I'll give it that. That's the kind of thing that if I were 12 years old, I would go mental.
Oh, this
That's-
hits.
That for sure.
Oh my goodness. This is so good.
There is a part of my confectionery child brain that is like, yes, please, and more of it. As an adult, maybe 4 spoonfuls.
Yeah.
As a child, I would make myself absolutely sick over this.
100%.
Yeah.
The consistency is nice, I find.
Yeah.
The non-tape. It has like a, like it's not icy, it's smooth.
The tape is like thicker, I find. It's so cold though.
They're so cold. I'm like trying to survive this. The non-tape version I found through the whole experience stayed more slushy.
Smoother.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
the tape version was like slush and then water. Not water, but like not evaporated. I don't know science.
The way that I eat it, and I'm sure that the way everyone eats their slushie is a personal experience. However you have to dodge brain freeze, you do it. But this feels like it's got like a harder consistency up front.
The tape one?
Yeah, the tape one. And
It's
then-
like a
yeah, like it's a notable shift.
yes. There's like slushy. Nothing. The non-tape one seems to be more smooth, more consistent.
You know what you're
through.
getting with non-tape.
Non-tape, there's no muss, no fuss. No muss, no fuss. So, which one do you prefer, if you have a preference, in terms of the consistency? Because obviously it's the same.
I'm a no-tape girl, but I will say this, as it is melting a bit, there's less of a difference. This one I feel like would have been colder then. That's what that tells me.
Which one is that?
Tape, I feel like got colder.
Got colder over time? What do you mean got
Was
cold?
colder when, whether it was because it was poured last, or whether it was because it was colder in the machine.
Okay.
I feel like it had that harder, a more slush-like texture.
Okay.
Meaning it must have been colder, but as it's melting, like try tape again. She feels more consistent now. Do the ice particles still feel bigger?
Yeah. And
Like,
I
is that
can't
a crazy thing to
It's a
say?
weird thing to say, but I 100% understand.
No, for sure. I feel 100%. I'm setting 10 toes down on that one. The ice particles feel bigger.
Which is your preference?
At this moment in time.
I want to know which one's your favorite, and then I want you to guess
So,
which is
like,
which.
can I start with a blanket statement? If you're telling me that one of the two of these is going to save me like 30%, I'm going with that one.
Okay. Okay.
Like, because like
they're
this is,
very similar.
we're making this a decision. This doesn't. Let's be so for real.
No one's gonna do this.
This is not. This doesn't have to be a decision. Like if they run for equivalent periods of time, it's the dupe for sure. Okay. Well, now it's time for science.
Yeah, for science. It's quite a good recipe. I'm just gonna call it.
Try it again. You have to.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
know
Now
how to
that they've
explain.
melted, they're very similar.
Very similar. I will still stand behind tape having more iciness.
But as it's melting, it's going away by the second.
Yeah, like literally, I can't tell much of a difference. I prefer
Personally.
a little bit more the non-tape, personally, in terms of like
Yeah.
consistency. Now, can you adjust both of these? For sure. I tried to pair them and match them as much as I could.
I can't tell the difference anymore.
So you don't have a preference?
Well, okay, I still do. It's still non-tape, and the reason it's non-tape for me is because the Slushie is also, let's be honest, like ice cream. It is a little bit about the preliminary experience. So with that knowledge in mind, for sure it's no tape.
Okay. And which one is no tape?
I am going to go no tape is the dupe because I believe the Ninja probably gets colder.
You are correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
We didn't even let editor put in the dings.
She was like, check one thing off my list. You're welcome. You know we love you. It's the way we both waited for a half a second before the dings came in. If we get an instant replay, there was the same pause before the dings started.
We both went up at the same time.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that the dupe version got colder faster.
Ooh.
So this one froze faster than this one. I actually it had frozen a lot. And so I had to like dial it down a bit.
Okay.
I tried to
It was
match
too
it and try.
cold.
It was too cold. Because you can change the intensity level. And I was like, this feels the same. And I'm like, it's not the same. It's not the same. So I had to adjust really bad. So like it does get cold and it gets cold fast, which is, I think, a selling feature.
Yeah.
If you are trying to enjoy Slushie in the daytime,
The daytime slush.
the daytime slush, as it is night out for us.
You guys said I felt like a teenager.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, this is a
Hey,
vibe.
home soon, honey. Going out for slushies. Rach.
I really like this. It's that time of night, everyone, where we all lose our marbles. So,
Be a professional, Rachel.
no, this is Rachel Loves Life with Lois. I was trying to name all of your nicknames. I was like, Lulu's coming over. I'm like, nope, Louie, Lois, Lo, that's the one.
That'd be me.
That'd be you. So many nicknames. This, to me, is very good. I've tried multiple recipes with this over and over consistently. It is fantastic. We
Yeah.
brought this to the cottage.
This thing put in work.
Ninja really did, like,
It did that. Yeah.
it did that. It did a really great job. If you don't already own this, from what I have seen in terms of consistency,
Yeah.
this has done a great job.
Yeah.
I would only pause. I would do a little looky look on the reviews in terms of the only one that I'm not
like
concerned
over
on.
4 stars.
It had such good
Yeah,
reviews.
I remember seeing that. You showed me.
Was the milkshake. Again, I feel like that could be the one piece where this could potentially come on top. To me, this is dupe, and to me, I think that for this particular slushie, the dupe reigns supreme.
There you have it.
I'm calling it what it is.
I honestly, I said, I'm with you. Now,
Like-
excuse me.
We must continue.
Cheers.
Yay. Boop. The next dupe is for a beloved product of mine that I use on the daily, multiple times a day, and that is the Scrub Daddy. This sponge, I can't even tell you, I have gotten so many people obsessed with this sponge because it works so incredibly well. And it lasts really long. It does the job. I love it. Now, if you are new to the world of the Scrub Daddy sponge, this is basically one that is going to get nice and hard and abrasive, I think that's the right word, in cold water, and then it softens up a lot in warm water. And I did not know that there would be a decent enough dupe. Like, I've looked and I was like, I don't think there's anything. There was like a couple for the Scrub Mommy, and I don't love that sponge as much as this one. So I was about to give up until I saw a 3-pack of the dupe. And it doesn't just dupe it, but they made animals. So instead of the smiley face, we have a cat. And you cannot tell me that is not identical. Are you kidding me? That's so funny. So we have a cat, a bunny, and a dog, I think. A very angry dog. Why is he angry? Well, I guess he is scrubbing dishes. I would be mad too. So I figured the best place to start would be to test and see how it compares in terms of like being in warm water. So I'm gonna see, like, again, both of these are brand new. I do have the one that I've been using for months now, but I felt like that wasn't a fair comparison. I wanna see how these compare in terms of feel and get them all. This is warm water in case that wasn't obvious. Like, they both feel very similar. They're squishy, they're still abrasive, but they're softened, right? So then if we move it to the cold water, it should stiffen up instantly. I mean, now, oof. Okay, so hold on, hold on. So in the cold water, This one does not hold its shape as well as the Scrub Daddy. But again, this is only, like, I'm just testing it to see if it does the thing that Scrub Daddy is known for doing. Before I can actually test its scrubbing power and its longevity. Like, is it gonna tear off and break apart? Is it going to disfigure, discolor, all those things? Like, is it gonna do the job? So we need to test this out for a number of weeks, and we will see side by side how they do. So I have been diligently using both of these sponges back and forth. And I have to say, the biggest difference that I am noticing is that I feel like the dupe one, honestly, part of me is like, maybe I'm just imagining it. It feels like it stays firmer for longer when I'm running it under hot water than the Scrub Daddy one is. Like, that one softens, I think, a little faster than the dupe does. However, I've run both of them through the dishwasher. I have scrubbed with both of them. They've both eliminated a lot of like dirt and grime off of the sponge itself and rinsed away very cleanly. They aren't discoloring, they're staying nice and firm. Like, I don't know what to tell you, it feels like a dupe. They're very similar, honestly. But there you go, those are my notes. I forgot a dupe. Not only that, but I just filmed talking about it and my camera, my microphone footage corrupted. I don't have the footage with good audio of like my actual genuine reaction, but I will show you. This is the Stanley. You can see that's very, very Stanley, you know. This is the actual Stanley Cup. This isn't the dupe. But you know what is a dupe? That. Like, are you kidding me right now? I mean, really the only thing that you're not getting the logo on the top and on the side. And this, like the silver part's a little bit thicker on the dupe than the non. The color maybe is a little bit warmer on this one than it is on this one, but other than that, they're identical. So what I was saying, what I wanted to do is to put that, like, put cold water in, temp check it, put it outside for a couple hours in the sun, and see how good either of them are in regulating the temperature. So that is what we're gonna do. Fill them up with water. All right, I'm gonna temperature check both of them. 60, it keeps getting colder. 61, that's 61. How is this one more cold? Hold on. Hey, Christopher. Yes. Can you riddle me something?
Yes.
I have two identical water bottles. One is a dupe and one is not a dupe. I filled them one right after the other with the same water. Okay?
Okay.
This one is temp checking at 60, approximately 61 degrees Fahrenheit is sort of where it's sitting. This one is all the way down into like 49. Someone explain the science of that.
Probably be what it's constructed of. One of them is dispersing heat.
But this is the expensive one.
Just tell you.
Don't, oh, that's fine.
I was gonna make them the same.
Oh, all right. This right here is science, everyone. 55, also 55. All right, well, I don't know how that happened. I don't understand it, but Christopher the wizard fixed it. So now I'm gonna put both of these outside in the sun and see, just out of curiosity, does this fit on here? Sure does, of course it does. I'm gonna go and put them both out in the sun and we will see if there is a difference. All right, it's the end of the day. These things have been outside basically for the last couple of hours, so we're gonna see what temperature they are. Okay, we are at, keeps changing, 64 on the dupe one. And 64 on the Stanley one. So I guess it's safe to say if you don't care about the stamp on it that says Stanley, they seem the same to me. They're doing the same thing. They look the same. They're the same. That's a dupe. So let me know in the comments if you've seen any or tested any of these dupes, or if you have any recommendations for another round of these types of videos. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will link everything down below as per usual. Check out these videos on the side in case you have missed any. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one.